Oh, oh, there we go. What's going on, everybody? Got a little live session going on right now. Oh, let's see who's in here. Jamnus. What's going on, Jamnus? Really bad at names. Remember that. Lucas, I'm here, man. I was just getting everything set up before I got going. Um, yes, those are swift birds. Adri. So weird, Adri. That's my wife's name, Adriana. Um, yeah, Swift. Yeah. All right, guys. So, one thing that I've been noticing that's been going on Twitter, yeah, all shaved up. Um, one thing that I've noticed that's been going on Twitter is that I'm seeing a lot more of this 100 Days of Code challenge going around. I'm seeing a lot of people just jumping right back into it. And, it's cool. It definitely helps people get more knowledge on coding. I code like every day for the most part because my day job is coding. And then on the weekends, I do try to work on videos for you guys. So I'm always coding. So, personally, it doesn't make much sense for me to be participating in 100 days of code because I do coding all the time. There are some days where I'm outside of the house all day, and what will happen is I just I don't end up touching my computer at all that day, which it's really weird on those days where I don't touch my computer at all. It's like, whoa, what has happened? Um, but what I wanted to do was because since 100 Days of Code has been becoming so popular with everything, I wanted to um, offer like something kind of fun to do while we're doing this hundred while some of you are participating in this 100 Days of Code. So the idea essentially is that I'm gonna choose a random topic. I'm gonna go to a website that I've thought about doing this before, but I know that there's somewhere on Google there's a website that can generate random topics. And what I plan on doing is I'm going to choose a random topic and I'm going to see how far I can get within an hour on um, building an app around that topic. I just want to see what I can do. Now, I don't know if I'm going to keep doing this, if this is going to be something that ends up happening more often. It kind of depends on the response. So if this is something that you're interested in seeing me do, or if this is something that you want to kind of follow along, we're gonna come up with the topic together. It's going to be randomly generated. I'm going to see what it's like. As long as it's something that I can essentially understand, then we're going to try to make an app around it. And feel free to challenge yourself and see what you could come up with. And I didn't want to limit this to specifically um, to Swift. I just wanted it like whatever language that you're like. If you do web development, right? Then and that's what you're most comfortable in. Feel free to try this challenge out doing web development. If it's iOS development, whatever it is, feel free to try it out. But I just wanted to see if this would be something that the community kind of likes. I do want to try to I do want to you know offer something fun to do. So we'll see. If you guys do like this idea of trying to do essentially a little mini hackathon, a little speed coding challenge, and you want to see more of something like this, and you want to participate more in something like this, and I should keep bringing it back to the channel, take the second right now to go to your social media and share this video so that we get more people in here and see if this is something that's going to be viable for my channel. Because I don't want to just keep putting out content that you guys don't want. If this is something that you guys want, make sure you share the video. But before I get into it, how am I? I'm doing pretty good. Working hard, trying to get you guys a course out, trying to get you guys more videos out. So I'm working. What happened to your hair? What ended up happening was my son, he ended up getting lice. He generally puts like a lot of things on top of his head like a hat. He's only one, But and I think he might have got it from, you know, a relative's house. But anyway, he ended up with lice. I had to shave his head. I was trying to show him that shaving your head is fine. So I shaved my head, but he still didn't like it. Um, all right, what's going on, AR? All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to, first of all, we need to switch over to this screen so y'all can see what I'm doing. But I know that there's a website out there. I mean, it is the internet after all, that will generate a random topic. So, and I haven't been to it in a long time. So, random topic generator. But, okay, let's close this off. Well, let's close out some of this. There we go. All right. So, let's try to let's find one. Pick new subjects, speech topic generator, impromptu topic generators. Not really sure which one I should choose. Father of the year. Yeah, I wish. Quantity, pigeons, swings. Well, these aren't really. I mean, pigeons is a topic, but it's like seems so. Let's see, speech topic generator. Maybe this will be a little bit better. I think this might have been the one that I looked at a long time ago. Number of speech topics to generate. So I'll just generate 5, and then if you guys want to comment on which one I should do, border security, border security, meetings, loan brokers, monopoly, and teacher tenure. Um, okay. Having coded in like 13 months straight, is the mobile development field still hot? Yes, indeed it is. It will continue to be hot because it's phones. All right, so I'm looking at these topics right here, and I'm thinking meetings. So all right, so that's gonna be the topic. Let's do meetings. Something with meetings. I don't know. Seems kind of weird, but whatever. Try to turn it into something. Oh, also before I get into this, I want to also talk about why this might be beneficial for you. Why choosing a random topic and then creating an app out of it might be beneficial. I ran a poll the other day where I asked to those in charge of hiring iOS developers, does an app in a developer's portfolio that isn't live on the App Store help that developer's chance of getting hired? So if you create an app, but it's not in the App Store, does it help or is it just kind of ignored? So I want you to take a look at the results. And the results show that 10%, well, keep in mind that 55% of the people just wanted to see what the results are. So I always try to put that option in there so that we don't get um, bad data. But you'll see that 35% chose it helps their chances, and 10% said that it must be in the App Store. So what I'm seeing is that, you know, about about 3/4 of the time when you're going out for an interview, if you have something on your portfolio, an app on your portfolio that isn't on the App Store, it's still better. It still helps your chances 3 out of 4 times. So I just wanted you to keep that in mind because if we were to do something like this where I'm generating a random topic, and you could feel free to choose any of these, but generate a random topic and then build an app around that. And if you could get something within reason out in an hour, and then maybe you just polish it up and put it on your portfolio, you're going to build your portfolio and it's going to be a lot easier for you to get hired. So that's also a reason why I kind of wanted to look into uh, doing something like this. All right, so now that I said that, we want to do it around meetings. So let's go get a timer because I'm serious about having. I think I've been here before. Cool. I'm serious about it only taking an hour and us being able to see how far we could get within an hour, right? So what we want is we want 1 hour. All right. So now I have an hour to try to figure out an app with meetings. So first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to Dribble. I'm gonna type in iOS app meetings, and this is not. I mean, you guys saw me generate the random topic, right? So let's see. No, I don't want to do a calendar. That's gonna be a little bit too hard. Um, only want to spend a little bit of time looking for some type of design. Um, something simple. Look at this. Okay. So, all right. So what I'm gonna need are I'm gonna need like a meeting object, and then I'm gonna need user objects. So that's what I know. I'm gonna keep this right here, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up Xcode, and let's see what we can accomplish in this short time frame. It'd be impressive if I could really come up with something. Also, what I wanted to say was math. Look at me mathing. Um, Also, what I wanted to say was that shit, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, that as time goes on, what I will do is I'm gonna start cheating. If you guys decide that you guys want content like this, I'm gonna start cheating a little bit, and I'm gonna start making I'm gonna start writing scripts that will allow me to do some of these things a little bit faster. So if I ever need to pump out a project, I'm gonna have all these little scripts written that are gonna essentially help me get a project done faster. So meetings. That's what I'm gonna call it. Keep it nice and simple. Core data. What do we want to use? No, don't want to use core data, do we? No, because it needs to be between other users. So let's just see what we can do. Okay, learning, that's fine. All right, so we got a brand new fresh project right out the gate. Let's go right there. Let's go right there. And okay, so the first thing that I know that I'm going to need is I'm going to need Firebase for this. I'm going to just use Firebase. It's going to be the fastest way to set up a backend. And oh, this might become troublesome over time. So the only problem with Firebase is that you're limited on how many projects you can create. So this can become a huge problem. So project name, you're one project away from project limit. See, that's a problem for me. So I'll call this meetings live. Okay, whatever, accept, create project. And let me get, I need to be able to see if you guys are even responding here. Dark mode app. Dark mode? Okay, I'll try to make it dark mode. Um, let's go. All right, so what do I need to do? It's been a while since I started a brand new one. Bundle ID, where are you? There we go. And we're gonna do this. Okay, register. I think back for apps works better than Firebase. Never worked with it, so I can't give my 2 cents on that one. Alright, gotta get this junk. Did it download? There it goes. Downloads. Copy. I'm gonna open. Let's see, what did I call it? Meetings? And we're just gonna drop this bad boy right on in there. We're gonna rename them. right, let's see. Let me make sure that I add files to meetings, and we're gonna say you. I want you in there. Bam, got him. All right, so then we need to do the pod stuff. Where are you? Change directory, and then meetings, pod init, open pod file, and I want that in Xcode. And I think we need to uncomment this one right here. I always forget to do that, but I remembered to do it this time. Back for apps. Yeah, I've never even heard of that. Let me see. Where are you? Pod init. Got him. Oh man. I'm gonna have to do. Dang it. Okay, so we're limited on time, so I can't do a whole authentication, right? That doesn't make sense for what we're trying to accomplish. I obviously have to do it in terminal. Where are you? Or not terminal, right here. The pod file. I can't do the auth thing, so I don't need it. I do need Firebase core. Gonna need pod Firebase / Firestore. Let's hope that I'm saving all this stuff or putting all this stuff correctly. It's been a while since I've done it from scratch. All right, pod install. Come on. Pod install. For configure. Firebase app configure. Okay. All right. Can any of you kind people direct me to a resource on functions returning a bool? I've looked mostly everywhere. Well, since we're waiting, a function returning a bool is just like this. Is this true? And then looks like that. And then you write some logic, return 1 is greater than 2. So you're gonna call is this true? Should return false. See how it returns false? 1 is less than 2. That's true. That's how you do it. Still waiting for pods to go. Yeah, so I hope that helps, Winston. Yeah, okay, so we need to do that, Firebase, and then, oh, that's right, because it has to do the verification, so I'm actually going to have to run the app once. So let's get this simulator going, because that's going to take a while to open up too. Where is it? No. There we go. Come on, generating pods. Man, this is taking my time. Look at it, I only got 50 minutes left. Kilo, you're awesome, man. Thanks. My pleasure, bud. My pleasure. Cause, wow, cancel. Never mind. Don't do that. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. What's happening? Are you opening it? What the hell is the simulator? Open simulator. There it is. Cool. All right, and then also we need to close our other project because it's no longer good. We have to use the XC workspace, right? Right. Right you are, Kyle. Right you are. Alright, so then what we have to do is, once we do that, we have to, are we in that directory? Yes. So we're going to say open, it's called meetings.xc workspace, and we're going to open that bad boy right on up. Wait for it to load. I'm going to actually get the app delegate going because that's going to take some time too. Firebase, and then Firebase, what was it? Firebase app.configure. Firebase app.configure. Gotta run that. Don't want it on the stupid XR. Nobody bought that. Okay, so that's gonna take a little while. In the meantime, let me set up the view so that it's not all crazy ugly, right? Right. Alright, so what do we need to do in here? We're gonna definitely need a table view. Obviously gonna be using storyboards for this because it's gonna be the fastest thing to do. And we are going to need, let me think about this. We're gonna need a table view controller, right? So that's gonna display the meetings. We're gonna need to create a meeting, right? So a creation can happen in the regular view controller. So far that's sounding pretty decent to me. And what we'll do is we're gonna do embed in navigation controller like so. Also, we want to make sure that this is going to be the initial controller. Prefers large. You better can believe it, man. Prefers large nav. How do I get to it again? I forgot. It's been a while. There it is. Well, first of all, black, because somebody said dark theme. Prefers large titles. I think yes. Why not? And then also for the background, since we're doing dark theme, what we're going to do is we're going to set the background of the table view to this view flip side. That's going to give us a nice dark theme little color scheme going. Next, what we need to do is we need to make sure that this is also going to support that dark theme. So I'm going to do flip back side. Let's see. This is going to open. I'm going to open that view. Alright, so we're getting some of this stuff going. Also, I want the global tint to be. I want global tint. Let me see. Damn, that took forever to open. Look at how long it took. Global tint should be white, so that we get that white back button. Cool. Coming together, let's see, we want the meeting, we want to say this is meetings, and this is going to be, let's see, create meeting, right? Alright, let's take a look. So we ran that. It should be registered. There we go. Good. Okay, so what we want is we're going to have a meeting. We're going to have a start time. We're going to have an end time. Yeah. And we're going to want a title and a location. Yeah? Start time, end time, title, location. Sounds ballin'. Alright, so let's go ahead and create a cell that kind of supports that idea. What we want to do is we want to make sure that the background is not default, because default I believe is white. We want it to be clear, so we get this nice black cell. Okay. So I kind of liked that it was big like this, and then we're also going to need a details screen too. So yeah, okay, so hold on. This one will be, since it's set up the way that I know that I need to have it set up, I'm going to actually switch over to, this is going to be meeting details, and what we'll do from here, so meeting details, and then we're going to need another view controller for the actual creation. So meeting details, we'll display the meeting details obviously, and then we'll also create one. We also need one for creation, so that's what we need. And then this one, we're gonna just make sure that we change that background once again to that view flip side. And this, let's see, how do we want to do this? We need a bar button item, bar button item. Yeah, that's what we need. We're gonna throw this bad boy up there. Style, let's see, system style, tint style. Let's see. How do I change it? I know that there's a way to make it just oh, here we go. Add. There we go. And then we want this to show that. Bam. All right. So we're gonna just say. Wait. Where's the title? Where's the damn title? There it is. Okay, so this is going to be a create meeting, right? So we have create meeting and we have the details, and what we'll do is we're going to need to have, let's see, a text. No, we're going to need, it's going to be essentially a form, right? So we're going to need text fields. Text fields. All right, let's get that in there. So we're gonna need one for, it's going to be the title of the meeting, right? Then we're gonna need one for the address or the location. We're going to need one for the start time, one for the end time, and I think that's going to be it. So let's say we're gonna have Kilo Loco's meeting here at Kilo Loco's house from that to that. Sound good? Sounds good to me. All right, so then, oh, actually I shouldn't have done that. So let's go ahead and delete these so that we could get all the same styling, save a little bit of time doing the styling. So styling, I want the font to be a little bit bigger. The background color, I don't want it to be default. What I want it to be is gray. Like, there we go. That's like a lot better. 17%, sure, whatever. And then we don't want any border style. So no border style. And that, only problem is that it doesn't have the, hold on. We need to change the text color. I don't feel like doing that for all of them, so we're gonna just do it right now. Color is going to be white color. Cool. All right, so then we have that, and we have that. Let's just go ahead, drop these into a stack view. All right, and then what we're gonna do is we're going to say it's gonna be 20 from the top, let's see, 16 from the left, 16 from the right. Should be good right there. I also should have, gave them heights, but whatever, so I'll do it right now. Oh, you know what? I don't need to give them heights the way that I'm going to do it. So spacing is going to be, let's say, 20. See how that looks? A little bit too much. 16. That looks a little bit better. And then also what we want to do is we want to do fill equally, and we'll say, let's do, yeah, I think I am gonna have to set the height. Really shouldn't be focusing on the details, but whatever. Height, I just want to see where I get. And we're gonna do this up to 30. Looking a little bit better. Why are they smashed? They should be set to fill. There we go. Looking all right. And then we're gonna also need a button in there. So let's grab a button. And what we want to do, okay, so where's my stack view? It's right there. Okay, where am I at on time? 40 minutes, okay, that's fine. The button, we're actually going to say, oh, well, we need to make sure that it's in the stack view. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. There we go. All right, so what would be a good color? Oh, you know what? It's gonna be a nice, beautiful purple for the background color. Is that purple? It's close enough. Nah, it's really not. It really isn't. I'm sorry, I gotta spend time on the color. We're just gonna choose Kyle's purple. Ooh, 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 ain't that sexy? Dang. Okay, so we want 16 from the left and right. It's gonna give it a little bit of indent. Why don't you like that? What happened? Okay. Let me think. We're gonna just say, let's see if I could do it with the width. I don't feel like spending time looking into why this isn't working, and 100 should be good. Nope. Okay, so damn, if I want it to look the way that I want it, I'm gonna have to do some stuff, guys. Sorry, but I want it to look a specific way, and what's the point of making ugly apps, you know? So what we'll do is we're gonna say all of these are gonna be 0 from the left and right. That's gonna fill them back up, and that's gonna give us the look that I kind of wanted. And then let's see, placeholders. So we have the title, we need the location. We are going to do start time, and we are going to do end time. End time, right? Looking okay so far. So that's gonna work. And we want to say we're gonna call this what? Post meeting. Schedule meeting. Other than that, okay, so then we need meeting details. So we're just gonna keep it super basic with a label. That's right, a label. We want this to be large, and we also want it to be white. So let's take care of that real quick. We're gonna boost this up. Maybe not that big. We don't want it to be bigger than the title up there, right? That doesn't make too much sense. But that's 24 for good measure, right? 24. So that's gonna be the label, and then we're gonna have the address, and then we're gonna have the start time, and we'll have the end time. And let's see, title, right? This one should be significantly smaller because it's just the address. This one also is going to be 17, so let's see, 17, and we'll say start time. And end time. And this also needs to be 17. Alright, so now what we need to do is we need to stack these bad boys. So let's stack them real quick, and we should be done with UI after that. We're gonna just say 8, and then we'll stack each of these. Get the hell out of here, dude. Get out of here. Okay, come on. What am I looking for? That's what I'm looking for, the stack view. Alright, now we stack these, stack, right? And then we change the spacing to maybe about 20. 20 looks alright. 16. A little bit closer. And then also okay, so then we also need to do top constraint. So that's going to be what, 20? 16, like so. This should be set to fill equally, or distribution, and, huh. Wait. Oh, wrong stack view. We want it to be fill. There we go. And we want this one to be fill equally. That's what we wanted. There we go. Got all the UI looking good. All right, so oh boy, that's a lot of stuff going on. All right, so what we need to do now is we need to create controllers for each of these bad boys, and let's do that real quick. I'm just gonna create a controller for each of them. I'm not gonna worry about that view controller that we already had. The first one is going to be a table view controller, and it's raining outside. Oh man, I wish I could open the door right now, but I'm running out of time. Okay, so that's gonna be meetings view controller. Then we need another one. It's not gonna be a table view controller. It's just gonna be, both of the other two are gonna just be regular view controllers. So this one is going to be create meeting view controller. And then the next one will be meeting details view controller. There we go. All right, so now let's see. So since we're already on the meeting details, what do we have in there? I know that we have a couple of outlets, IB outlet. Come on, dude. Outlet, weak var, and then we have a title label, and that's going to be of type UI label. And then we have a couple of other labels. So what we want is a title label, address label. We're going to need a start time and an end time. Let's see. All right. And we're going to need a similar format for the create meeting, except those are going to be text fields, UI text field. And we'll say text field. And we're just going to swap these out. Start time text field. End time text field. And what we'll do is we're going to also have a button. So IB action func did tap schedule meeting. All right, got that in there. Meetings view controller. Let's see. I should probably, oh, I don't need to use Fire because we're using Firebase, that's why. Cool. All right, so, all right, in here we're gonna have meeting objects, so we need a meeting object first. Let's do that. And we'll just say this is gonna be called a meeting. And it's gonna be a struct meeting. And we're gonna say, it's going to be decodable. I'm going to have to find the code that's going to allow me to decode a snapshot. Let title be of type string. Let address be of type string. Let's see. Where are we at on time? You know what? For the demo, I'm not going to work with dates because it's going to take too long. So, let me think about that. Yeah, this is what I want. Dang it. Let's see, we can't, it won't fit right there. I wanted to kind of make it look pretty, but I don't think we're going to be able to. Let start time be of type string. Let end time be of type string. Now the reason why I'm doing them strings as opposed to dates is because I think that I know that working with a date is a little bit different and it's gonna slow me down if I were to work with dates. So in the best interest of getting all this finished, I'm just gonna do, um, you know, do it this way. Okay, so first we need to set up everything. So this is gonna be my meetings view controller. This one will be the create view controller, and since we're here, let's go ahead and connect some of these address, whatever, end time, start time, let's see, title, and then did tap schedule meeting, touch up inside. All right. And then from here, what I want to do is I want to connect the labels, but I haven't selected the proper identifier. So we're going to say that this is details, meeting details view controller, right? Then we're going to connect everything, address, right? End time, right there. Start time, and title label. So we did that. Cool. Now we need to just get the UI going. Now I can always come back and redo the UI, but I only have so much time. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get the basic information here. So we'll say that the title's important to display, the start time and the end time, and then if you need to see the location, then that's when you would go into details, and that's for the, that's, yeah, I think you know what I mean. I hope you know what I mean, because I don't got time to explain it. Oh my God. Okay, so we want that to be white. We want this to be a little bit larger. And then we also need 2 more times. And then this is gonna look like Kilo Logos meeting. And then this is gonna be like start, and we'll just say, when does it start? At 9 a.m. on we're gonna do the date formatter, but what's today? February 9th? February 9th, 2019. Oh, we can't do date formatter because dang it. Alright, so we're gonna have to type out all that stuff, so that's gonna suck, but what can you do? And we're gonna say end, and we're gonna say 10 a.m. and that's gonna be February 9th, 2019, like so. Both of these are gonna be considerably smaller. Come on, wake up, wake up. Looks good. Alright, so these are going to be in their own stack because we want them to be very close together. And we're going to have, let's see, 0 spacing. What's that look like? That looks pretty good. And then we'll put this stack and this together in a stack. And we're going to give it a little bit of spacing. We'll give it like 8. And then lastly, what we want to do is we want to pin to all sides. So we're going to say 0 all around. See what that looks like. Yeah, but it should resize once we get in there. Okay, so we got that. So now we need to create a cell to represent that. No! I really got to remember the shortcut for that. Okay, so now we need a table view cell. Table view cell. This is going to be a meeting cell. There we go. Let's see, create. Where are we at on time? 25 minutes. That's still a decent amount of time left. Alright, so let's see. I know that I'm going to have a function in here called populate with meeting. It's going to pass in a meeting to populate it. Alright, and then we have three different things. We have, what are they, labels? And we have those in the details, so I'm going to just grab these. Alright, we don't have an address label, so we don't need that. And then we'll say title label.text is equal to meeting.title. Start time label.text is equal to meeting.start, and then we'll say end time.text is equal to meeting.end time. Got him. Oh boy. Go back over there, connect everything. Let me see. What am I doing? Yeah. So this is a meeting cell now. Why are you crying? Why are you crying? Start time, title label, end time. What do you want? Title label, Y constraint. Oh, you complaining about that for real though? Okay, so it's saying that we pretty much need to format our stack view a little bit. So let's just say we're gonna fill. Yeah, fill. And then, does it have a height? Why is it complaining? Title needs Y constraint, stack view needs Y. Okay. Okay, so 0, that gives you Y. Being kind of weird right now, buddy. Okay. Add missing constraints. Okay. Okay. There we go. Alright, so now we have everything set up. I haven't even ran this project yet. Let's see. We got all that in there. And we're going to definitely need this to come back, but we need to add in, okay, we need to get into the APIs and stuff like that real quick. So let's run this, let's see what it looks like. Cool, looking good. When we go over here, looking good, and then we could go back. Alright, so next what we need to do is we need to get our Firestore database set up. Oh crap, did they take out the real-time database now? Is it, oh, okay. I was about to say, did they take it out? Oh my god. Start in test mode, baby. We just want all that stuff open and working. Alright. Dang it. I forgot that this takes time too. 20 minutes? Oh my god. Okay. Damn, and I haven't even done this in a while, so it's gonna be quite an experience. So let's just do okay, well first of all, this is garbage. I don't need this. Move to trash. We're gonna move back over to meetings. We're gonna say we need to do this. What do we have a var called meetings is equal to an array of meetings, and what we'll do is we're gonna number of sections, we just need it to be 1, so we'll just delete that. we're going to return meetings.count. Then we're going to say cell for row at index path. We're going to say let cell equals table view dot dq reuse identifier. Oh, I didn't do that. I need to go do that right now. Meeting cell. Is it with the S? Meeting cell index path. Return that cell. Go back over to storyboards. Make sure that you're not going to kill me when I do this. Meeting cell. All right. Meetings. Where is it? There it is. Okay. So then what we need to do is say let meeting cell equals cell as a meeting cell. And we'll say let meeting equals meetings index path dot row. And now we need to say meeting cell dot populate with meeting. No, not meeting, just meeting cell, just meeting. There we go. So meeting. All right. Meeting is a really weird word. All right. So the next thing that we need to do is we need to do the Firebase stuff. Now I'm not doing the Firebase in another class right now, just because I kind of forgot how to do it. To be honest, don't know how to do it off the top of my head. Let me see. I think we go to docs. There we go. All right. So now we're gonna need iOS, and I've done it before. I just don't have it memorized. What the heck? Where is Firestore Cloud? Firestore. Getting started. Alrighty. What is this Objective C? Oh, okay. Alright, so what is? No, this is something else. Isn't it? Initialize Cloud Firestore. Initialize app Firebase API key. I don't remember this. I don't remember that, to be honest. Okay. Let me see. I do not remember that. I'm gonna see if it works without it. Initialize an instance of Cloud Firestore. Oh, that's why I don't. It's not in Swift. I thought it was marked all the way to Swift. Okay, so that's what it was. All right. So what we need to do is we need to say we're gonna do it like this. I think it will work. Lazy var database is of type. Let me see. What type is it? What type? Firebase.firestore. Let me see. Equal to Firebase. Come on, dude. Firebase.firestore. So it's going to be of type Firestore. And okay, let db equals Firestore. Firestore.firestore. That's what it was. It's equal to Firestore dot. So freaking weird. All right, Firestore.firestore. Subtype for Firestore. Right. Okay, so then what we actually want is this to be lazy. Oh, it's already lazy. All right, so we got that. And now what we need to do is we need to create this. So we need to create meetings reference. Lazy var meetings reference is equal to, let's see, could have sworn that was a regular way to just do this. Database.collection, and then we'll call it meetings. Okay. So database dot collection, and we're going to call this meetings. Right? Looks good so far. And then when we want to add an object, let's see. Huh. Let me think. It's been a while. Okay, so how do we want to do this? What's the difference? What is this with a generated ID with a okay, so they're just creating documents right there, and then okay, so that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so I could just put this. I'm gonna put this in a Firebase object. What do I want to call this? Firebase service. So class Firebase service, and we're just gonna do it like that, and we're gonna say this right here. This right here. How much time we got? Oh, we're running out of time. I can't do this. Okay, hold on. I want to get data in there. Can't do it the right way. I wanted to do it the right way, but I can't. All right, so meetings, and then what we're going to do is we're going to say get meetings func, get meetings. All right, and let's see, get documents. Crap, I'm still gonna have to decode. Oh God, no. Meetings reference dot get documents. Snapshot error. Print error, no error. Okay, and then print snapshot, no snap. Okay, so we're gonna do that, and we're gonna say, let's see, what are we gonna do? We're gonna do get meetings. Then I'm gonna copy this, unfortunately, and what I'm gonna do is in the create meetings, I'm going to do this. I'm also gonna say navigation controller dot pop uController true. I know how to spell true. Okay, and we're gonna create a meeting. We need Firestore import Firebase Firestore, and we're gonna say create meeting. And let's see, we need to do the add document, add data. Okay, add document with data. So we're gonna say meeting reference dot add document data. We can do like that, and we're gonna say title is going to be title text field dot text or nothing. Next we need to say what is it, address, or we'll say location. Dang it, I'm not gonna be able to make it. Address, what is it as in the meeting? I just need to see that real quick. I have it as address. Okay, so we want it to be address. Address. I'm not gonna make it, guys. I'm not gonna make it. Oh my god. Okay, then we need to have the start time. Start time text field dot text. And then we need to have end time dot text. Nope. I'm gonna say end time is gonna be end time dot text. All right, we got that in there. Let me see what else. And then after we do that, there's also a completion. So we can do completion like this. And we're gonna say error in, and we'll just print error, no error, and then we'll actually add this in here, and we're gonna say bam, and we're gonna say self, and we're gonna make sure that this is weak self. Oh man, it's getting intense. Create me. That's not how you spell meeting. Okay, let me see. Don't need this, don't think. All right, let's see if we can, yeah, okay. So what we need to do is we need to create the meeting and then go back. All right, so let me see if I could, oh my God, 5 minutes. This better work. All right, we're in the meetings. We want to create the meeting. We're gonna say some meeting. My house starts at 9 a.m. Feb 9th, ends at 10. Whoa, 10. Whoa, 10 a.m. Feb 9th. All right, let's see. Schedule. Okay, don't have that connected. Okay, so let's see. No errors. Oh, Firebase snapshot. Now I need to decode the freaking snapshot. It's been such a long time since I've done this. Meetings view controller. Yeah, not gonna make it. Meetings. Let me see. Did it work? All right, so at least we got our data up there, but we need to get it back and decode it, and I don't remember how to do that. Man. Understand. Firebase, snapshot, Swift. Let's see. With block, snapshot value, object for key. There you go. Snapshot value, object for key. Alright, guard let title equals snapshot dot value for key, which is going to be a title. Let, what is it? Address equals snapshot dot value for key address. Then we want start, oh man, come on, let start time equals snapshot dot value for key start time, and then let end time equals snapshot dot value for key end time, else return. And let's just make this a little bit neater because I can't see anything. Let me see. Let, oh, it's not gonna work because it's gonna be an array. Yeah, it's not gonna work. I'm probably out of time. Damn it. That's how you get that, but if it's an array, snapshot dot documents, and then dot, let's see. I doubt this is going to work. Snap let meetings be of type array of meeting, and we're gonna just say bam. Oh, come on, dude. Dot map snap. All right, so let's see. We'll say this. Actually, we need it to be compact map. Let's see, return nil. Let meeting equals meeting. Initialize it. Ah! Gotta save it, or else it's not gonna work. Init. Okay, title, address, start time, end time, and all of these need to be a string. Yeah, I think I'm over time, guys. Let's see, meeting. Yeah, pretty sure I'm over time. So let's see what happened. 16 seconds. Alright, so that's where I could get. I was almost there too. The only problem is that I haven't worked with Firebase in a while, so I don't know how to parse. And this is being kind of weird. I don't know what they're trying to do to my code. Should just return. Oh, figure it out, buddy boy. No, shouldn't return that. Should return regular meeting. Anyway, yeah, this should work. I don't know why it's not working though. I think documents might be optional. Oh, the reason is because right here, the snapshot is optional. That's what it is. Nil is incompatible. That's what I meant, dude. Return meeting. Let's see if this will even work. Snapshot is optional. Yeah, snapshot is optional. It's right here. It's still complaining about something. Address. It says the address, something's wrong with the address. Well, the fact that I spelled it wrong probably has something to do with it. And then let me see if we were to print out those meetings. So it did seem to work, or it did look like it was going to work. I got pretty close for just 1 hour, and I kind of spent some time looking at like design, and then on top of that, the pods were taking a while. Let's see. Okay, that ran, and we're getting an error here. This class is not key value coding compliant. You know, Firebase does get kind of weird if you don't do it right. You have to like, sometimes even the lazy doesn't work. Let's see. Sometimes the lazy doesn't work, so that means that database is optional. Like so. And then okay, so then database is optional. And then what we have to do is we have to say database is equal to firestore for whatever reason. Meetings reference. Don't want it to be lazy anymore, buddy. Alright, so then meetings reference like so, then I think it is now optional. So let's see if that still works. See if we could get down to meeting. Just return, don't return nil. Well, I'm in a map, so I think I do have to. On top of that, I'm in a compact map. But yeah, dang it. Reason is not compliant. Let me see. Not really sure what's going on right here. That's the problem with Firebase sometimes is that if you don't know what you're doing and you're rushing through it, it's not gonna work. That's just what it comes down to. Database, let me see. I want to just make sure that it's actually working. But yeah, so that's let's see. Yeah, it's there. It's something with a snapshot. That's kind of weird. Um, yeah, so what did you guys think about that? Like me trying to go through and build an entire app in less than an hour? Because I almost got there. I got the UI looking decent. Um, After I've gone through this, like once I know what's going on and why I'm having a problem, then I'll be able to figure out what's causing this to like crash and then or once I figure out this problem, once I figure out why it's crashing, then I'll be able to essentially um, be able to like actually do this, and I think I could complete it. I think I would be able to complete it. Now, right now it's crashing when I hit there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if maybe the compact map is causing it to crash for whatever reason, and I'm gonna just loop through. So um, for document in, oh, you have to unwrap it, right? Guard let documents equals snapshot dot documents else return, right? Let go of me. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Did anybody out there participate in trying to come up with a meetings app? And if you did, let me know how it turned out. I'm just curious. And then let's see if we could print the document. Let's see if that's going to cause it to crash. We should be getting back one document if all is working well. But yeah. Also, if you guys want to do some Q&A, we could do Q&A as well if there's anything that is on your mind. Okay. Oh, no wonder why I wasn't using this. The trackpad wasn't working. Okay, so let's say dot value for, oh, I think this is the problem. Let me see. No value. I think the problem is that this value is not correct. The way that I was trying to access the values was incorrect. Firebase, everything. Where are you? Whoa, come on. So if I know how to parse the data, I could have totally did it, but let's see, Firebase. Let's see. Encodable, decodable. What about Firebase? So service, read, okay, collection, okay, add snapshot listener. Oh, okay, so we need a reference and we need to add a snapshot listener. And then we would decode it right here. Data snapshot, document JSON. Okay, so yeah, that was the problem. That's where I messed up was I was trying to access the value based off of that, based off of this, where I'm gonna go downvote it because it slowed me down. Where are you? I'll kill you. Who told me to do value? Oh, value dot object for key. Oh, see, that's my problem. Value is something completely different. Dot object. See, there is nothing. Kanye is in Wyoming. I knew it. Okay, cool. It's kind of random, but hey. Let's see. I really want to get this kind of finished up. It's bothering me that I couldn't get it done. It's really, really bothering me. So, based off of my code, it showed that there's a data object, and then there should be title. So that's based off of what my code showed. So if my code is right, then that means that I was just parsing it wrong, and that's what was happening. Some meaning. That's right. Okay. So, let's go ahead, delete this. We can uncomment this. And then if I just change the way that I'm trying to access all this information, I just say data, like so. Oh yeah, that's also not going to work because it needs to be in the documents. Okay, so we'll just do it down here, I guess. Guard let title is equal to document dot data, and then we'll say title as string, and then we're going to want to repeat that a couple times. Else return, right? And then what we want to do is we want to clean this up a little bit, just a wee little bit, right? Just a wee little bit. And from here, what we're going to do is we're going to say title, address, start time, end time. You know, I really thought I was going to be good enough to get a app out in less than an hour. That would have been pretty cool, huh? Get like a proof of concept app out in an hour, end time. It's really challenging. You guys should really try this out if you want to see what you are made of. Meetings. Okay, so var meetings is equal to meeting, and like that, meetings dot we need to make a meeting first. Let meeting equals meeting. Oh boy. And then we're going to just do it like this. Where's my initializer? Come on, buddy. Title, address, start time, end time. And then meetings dot append meeting. Right? Right. And then after all of that, no meeting. Okay, let's change this. This is also supposed to be meetings, and then we'll say self dot meetings is equal to meetings, and then we're gonna say self dot table view reload data, and I'm pretty sure all this is in the main queue. I'm pretty sure that Firebase puts you back into the main queue. So let's just assume that works. We're gonna run it. We're gonna wait for it to come back. We're gonna go in here. All right, so now it's running. And oh, there it is. Yeah, see, bam, made it work. No, you look like him from this camera angle, and with the background, I came up with a super funny joke. Oh, ah, I guess if you really think I look like Kanye? It's like my favorite rapper. What keyboard are you using? Sounds super heavy. Yeah, it is pretty heavy. Look at, look at you guys. You guys want to see it? Hold on. Hold on. Where is my? There it is. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so this is the keyboard I'm using. It's this big old Logitech one. It's wired. It's what I have laying around. Now I do have like one of the wireless keyboards, the one of the Apple ones. It's like that big. It doesn't have the number pad or anything on it, and it's wireless. But I think a battery exploded in there like several years ago, and the battery acid kind of ended up fusing together the the metal, so I can't actually open it and I can't replace the batteries. So it sealed it shut somehow. All right. You know what, guys? I'm already committed to this project, and I know that it's already a hour and a half in, but I just want to finish it real quick. But honestly, like this could be, you know, like next time I use Firebase, I'm gonna remember, like, oh yeah, I need to do it like that, and it'll be a little bit faster. And I plan on, like, if you guys like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I want to, like, if you like this type of challenge, do a thumbs up, and that will let me know, hey, we want to see more videos where you're challenging yourself, or maybe we all do it together, like I'm coding, but you're also coding, and we're doing on the same topic, and we do like a little hackathon and see who comes up with the best app and stuff like that. So if you like this concept, give it a thumbs up so I know that you guys want to see more of it. But if not, you can give it a thumbs down. Either way, I just want to know like what your guys' opinion is about this type of live stream. So, but real quick, I just want to finish this up just because it's already working, and you know, I really got to do it. Like add listener. I want to do add listener. Add listener. Let me see. Let's see if that works. That does still work. Cool. So now whenever we do an update, and then the last thing that I want to do, since we're just using storyboards and it's all dirty anyways, we'll just we'll prepare for segue, and then if let me see. Well, first we need to do did select row at index path. We'll say let meeting is equal to meetings, and then we'll say index path dot row, and then we'll say perform segue with identifier show details. I don't know, I'm gonna add that in, and then we'll pass the meeting, and then we'll say if let meeting details BC is equal to segue dot destination as a meeting details view controller, and we let our meeting equals the sender as meeting. Then we're going to run some code in here, and we're going to just say meeting details vc dot meeting, which we don't have in there right now, is equal to meeting. And we're just going to say override. We're going to do show details. We're also going to go in here and we're going to say we need a meeting. This is going to be a var meeting of type meeting. And then we're just going to set up the UI title address label dot text meeting dot address start time dot text is equal to meeting dot start time. And then you guessed it, end time dot text is equal to meeting dot end time. Cool. All right, last thing that we need is just to make sure that we have this labeled properly, and all should be well in the land of the Firebase and the coding challenges. Did you ever try coordinator pattern? Yeah, I actually love the coordinator pattern, but within 1 hour setting up a coordinator pattern, it's gonna take 1 hour just to do that. I mean, it's not gonna take 1 hour, but you know what I mean. It takes a while to get it set up, and then there's extra coding. It's cleaner, but it takes longer, right? You know, the very fastest thing, you're trying to prototype something, fastest thing, hands down, you cannot argue this whatsoever. Fastest thing, you don't know what you're gonna code. You get told to code something. The fastest thing to do, storyboards. Storyboards, hands down. There we go, my house, bam. At the end of the road, location down the road. Oh, we want this to be like, we'll say, boogie meeting. Yeah, boogie meeting. We're gonna go boogieing, right? Start time 11 a.m. and then this is gonna be February 9th, 2019, and then we'll say we're gonna have a long one, 1 p.m. February 9th, 2019. There we go. Schedule the meeting. Bam, it's there. Boogie meeting. We see it. Bam. I was so close, guys. I was so close. All right. So that's gonna be pretty much it. I just thought that this would have been a pretty cool idea. Once again, if you guys like this idea of just just kind of doing like a speed coding challenge. Hold on. Here we go. If you guys like the idea of like just being given a random topic and then coding it up in less than an hour, then let me know. And the reason why I think that this is super beneficial is because it kind of forces you to get better at what you do. As you saw, like I had trouble with the Firebase stuff, right? So like next time I'll know how to parse the Firebase, and I'll have a project that I already is like readily in my memory saying like, oh, I accomplished that here in the meetings app, so let me pull that up and let me see how I parsed it again. Oh yeah, that's right, I parsed it doing it like this. So that's kind of why I was thinking like it would be beneficial. Also, when I was first looking for a job over on, like when I was first starting out, I was looking for work on Upwork, right? And not having any development experience, I was thinking, okay, well, I don't have any development experience. I still have like a strong case of imposter syndrome. Um, and I don't know Objective-C. And like when I was getting into the field, Swift was really new. So, um, like some companies, like a lot of companies still weren't even about it. They were like, no, it's too young. It's this and that. So Objective C was still like, I mean, it still is a huge. There's still a huge requirement for Objective C, but the demand for Swift just wasn't as high as it is now. And what I would do is I would actually create a prototype of the app that they're talking about. So they would say, oh, they would like give out the description in an Upwork of what they kind of want to accomplish in that app. And what I would do is whenever I was very serious about trying to get that position, I would create a prototype of it and I would, try to have that ready. Now, only a few people are actually got back, on Upwork, and then even the interviews that I've done, only I think it was like only like two people took a look at the prototypes, and I had done a lot of them. I had done like 10 or 15 prototypes or something like that. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that I think that if you make a prototype for the app, if you make a prototype of the app that somebody is trying to get made, and you can show them like, hey, look it, I already made a prototype. This is what I can do in the short time that I had. This is my skill set. I think it would be a good fit, and I think it would help put you above the rest of the competition because most of them are just going to be, sending blasting resumes and things like that. But this actually shows that hey, look at I'm interested in working with you. I took time out to make a prototype just to show you so that you would consider me. It shows that I'm a hard worker. It shows that I know what I'm doing. You should definitely consider me. So I think it will help. And also, this is a fun way to do your 100 days of code. So if you guys like this, make sure once again, um, thumbs up on the video. If I get more than if I get more than 50 likes on the video by the end of the week, then I'll do another one next week. I'll just ever up until we stop getting more than 50 likes on the video. So yeah, that's the goal to achieve. More than 50 likes on the video, then I'll do it again next week, and we'll just do once again another random topic. We'll see what we can accomplish in less than an hour, and we'll go from there. But yeah, all right, guys. So that's gonna be all for today's live stream. I got a couple of videos coming out for you. I'm working on trying to get out more consistent content a lot more frequently, so be on the lookout for that. And if you haven't already, make sure that you check out kiloloco.com. I'll put it in the you know the thing down here where you guys can see. kiloloco.com/membership is what you guys should be on the lookout for. So go to kiloloco.com slash membership. Make sure you check that out if you guys are interested in having like if you need help um, on like anything on coding. What the membership does is not only does it give you access to my exclusive courses on the Kilo Loco website, but it also gets you into the Slack community where you can ask me coding questions. If you need to send me some like a snippet of your code or something like that, I'll be there to help you. So just check that out, and yeah, just be on the lookout for the new videos. And that's pretty much it, guys. All right, I will see you guys soon. Yeah.